Hello everyone, happy Beltane. It's like May. Not sure how it got here, but it came. January is like 5 years and April is like a black hole. So it's kind of weird, like time keeps moving. Just keeps moving. Like, yeah, this felt really slow for a change, but fast. Usually it's like, bam, it's gone, and it's kind of like, and I think like April, the black hole of April, it's kind of, with the pandemic and all that kind of crazy stuff, really slowed time down. It made it kind of weird. But we are now in May. It's Beltane. This is the Beltane Energies reading from the period to, what's the next one? Summer solstice. Like, what's next? Oh no. It's in June. Oh, no, June. Is that solstice? Yes, no, because March and September. Equinoxes. Okay. And June and December are solstices. So yeah, it's May 1st, which is Beltane. It's also day one of the May Day sale over at the site. Pop on over and pick up a reading. They're 50% off. It's a shadow light reading. Get crystal and new moon. I started calling it new moon. It's still under moon's description though. You can choose either new or full moon. It's which moon you desire to receive it. That subscription is also on sale, which makes it a really good deal for the 12 pack, which is 12 readings for $150. Normal price is $300 on that one. So monthly readings, think of the moon readings are like long-term tarot coaching, and they work really beautifully if you want to make those incremental changes. And then you back them up with other readings and stuff like that. So pop on over May 1st and 2nd, 2 days only. Half off. Oh, Magnus is coming to join us. Half off on that. Yeah, so okay. I grabbed the Fairies Oracle by Fred, and and the Wisdom of the Oracle. I'm feeling kind of oracly today, so that's what we got. What you doing, Magnus? He's sitting outside the door now. He stuck his head in and decided we were born, I guess. So let's pick 3 cards for the time span between now and summer solstice or solstice. So if you are down under, this is basically your Halloween reading, your Hallows or Samhain. It's like every once in a while, like democracy pops out of my mouth, or like instead of subtle, because that's how I remember how to spell them. So it's like democracy. Oh, I mean democracy. Samhain. That's how I spell Samhain, because Gaelic transliteration. Whoever did that, I really just dislike that person. But so you're on the opposite. So even though I'm calling this Beltane, because I'm in the north, and you may be in the south, it's applicable to you too. Okay. Imagine. Ooh, how exciting. Let's go. Plop these away. So, we got like a guide card, Imagine. So, what do you imagine? What do you want to create right now? There feels like there's this really wonderful pivotal point of potentials, whether it's creation, shifts, changes, all sorts of stuff like that. How can you create potentials? What potentials are you imagining currently? What do you want to bring into your life, into the world, into the universe, into the multiverse, into different dimensions? Let's just not, spirit, body, mind, everything. What is it you want to bring in? This is not the time to be like, just can't implement it. It's not right. It's not this. It's not that. It's like, with, the virus and stuff like that, I know myself and many others are like, do I continue on business as usual? And I decided, yes, I am. I'm part of the Art Bundle for Good. And we were supposed to sell in March. And he wasn't sure if that's how he wanted to deal with it in light of COVID-19. So he decided that, yes, he wanted to go through it, so we're doing it in May. So my schedule got messed up. But there's a lot of, do I continue as I am? And it's like, for me, it's like being that light in the world. Am I there when people need me? Am I showing up where my people need me? And yes, maybe right now I need more breaks, and you may need more breaks too. You may need more naps. You may need more comfort in your life, whatever that comfort is. I was chatting on Twitter with someone that I interact with there, and talking about reading books for comfort. And like, people, why do you keep reading things like Harry Potter over and over, or whatever your favorite series is or book? Because it's comforting. You know the plot, you know the characters, you're invested in them. It makes you feel good. Besides the fact that rereading is part of literacy, and we don't talk about that as adults. And so, it's like that kind of stuff. Imagine, what is that? How does that come into your life? How does that transcend your life? How do you shine out and be that light for everybody? Imagine what you can do. Imagine the potentials. Imagine. This is where magic starts, in the brain. Imagining what you can bring into the world. So it may be a little crazy, dark, and scary right now, but you can still start doing the energetic work, the inner work, the changes, the shifts to get where you want to be. So let's pull 2 cards from the Fraud's Fairy. Let's see who. So, okay. The 2 cards are Epona's Wild Daughter and Fluff the Fufter. Fufter. So, remember how I'm talking about Imagine? This pairs so well with this Imagine card. Epona is really about dreams, intuition, that magical work of imagining. She's playing along with that. This is one of those cards that has a ton of light in it, so it's hard to... And she's much more soft than some of the other... There's another card in here that's kind of a compliment to her, and she's a bit more whoop, whoop. But yeah, still, she is a challenger card, though, at the same time. It's like, hey, you need to not back down from yourself. It's that trusting the intuition as it comes. So as we're moving through from May 1st into the solstice, you want to trust your intuition. You want to trust what you're dreaming, what this imagining is bringing into your life. You really want to trust that. Don't be like, oh, it's just my fanciful thinkings. Fanciful thinkings are where everything stems from. We're so discouraged as children to daydream, moon about, stare off into space. Don't do that. Don't. Some of my best ideas have come from where I'm not even thinking. It's almost like a trance state. It's probably one of the few times I'm not really super, super thinking. And I'm just staring out into space, being. You get some really good ideas in that area. So get some good ideas when I'm daydreaming or not really paying attention, like showers. Showers are like, some of my best ideas have come from when I've been in the shower or bathing. So those are the things when you relax, when you're mooning about daydreaming. Enjoying that kind of intuitive work that is so discouraged as we're growing up. So discouraged. I encourage you to indulge in it. See where it takes you, because dreams, intuition, imagination, potential. And look at this not as just like you. you as the microcosm, but as the microcosm expanding into the macrocosm, into the macrocosms. What ripples can you use to impact the worlds? So our final card is Fluff the Footer. Now, see, he's the footer because he likes to unground you and trip you. In order to do this imagination and work intuitively and with our dreams and moon and bound and daydream, we also need a certain amount of grounding and energy clearing. And sometimes it's grounding you're going to need, and sometimes it's energy clearing you're going to need. And I find the difference for me is if I'm feeling kind of angsty, restless can fall into both, but a lot of times, if for me, when I need energy clearing, it's more of an emotional feeling than when like I need grounding. It's almost more like a physical, can't settle on things. Lotion you like twice. You just don't have a presence of mind that you need to imagine and create what Epona, the wild daughter, wants us to have. And this is Dorsha. She's going to speak to you she's going to be like plopping it in your lap. So pay attention to your dreams with her too. She'll show up. I'm not a natural dreamer. I barely remember my dreams. When I was working with her, with this card, who's showing up all the time for me, I remembered a lot of dreams. They were informative. So pay attention to them. But so you want to make sure you've got your feet firmly on the ground as you're going through this process. Hold on. So we want our feet firmly on the ground. We don't want to be floating off in outer space trying to do the daydreaming. The creation of potential takes a bit of grounding to make it work well. It's like you want to be untethered enough to like be able to do it, but not so untethered enough you float away into the ozone. So, okay, I grabbed the Chakra Worlds cards for this reading because that's what felt right. Let's see what we get. Celestial. So this is the celestial chakra. It's part of the ascension model of the chakra systems. And really, this is a really great place to be for imagination, for creation, of being in touch with the intuitive guides that you need to find. So whether it's angelic, these are the guides that are working for your highest good. Really good place to work with angelic realms and angels, that kind of stuff, to help you pull in the information you need to create this imagine of dreaming what you need to do, of reaching for the moon and the stars. With Epona's wild daughter, Dorsha, who is encouraging us to daydream, moon about, pay attention to the signs, to know she's there, guiding us as we imagine. But our job is going to be to keep our feet on the ground and not float off too much. Because if we float off too much, we're just going to be bopping about the celestial, but we won't be able, we'll be so on ground, we won't be able to pull in what we need. That grounding, energy clearing aspect is what's going to help you know what you need, what's coming to you, and start to set up how you want to use it. So that's it for the May 1st, Beltane in the northern. Halos, if you're down south in the southern hemisphere. Really, a lot of it, you still want to be riding the collective energy when it comes down to it. There is no blocking off. There is no fighting it. The more you try and block it off, the more you fight it, the more it's just going to be more painful. The more you can ride things out, the better off you're going to be. So ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it. Don't just be like, there are times where it's so overwhelming that there's not a whole hell of a lot you can do. and it makes it challenging. So, okay, that's it. Everyone have a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't forget to check out the May Day sale over on the site, May 1st and 2nd. 2 days only. Everyone have a wonderful day and go out there and be the love in the world. Bye-bye.